So, oh, yeah.
Watch me work. Welcome to NBA 2K TV. How are you today?
I'm great. How you doing?
Good. We're so excited to have you on the show. I know that you've been submitting top plays for many years. Do you remember when you started submitting top plays?
It's 2K15.
So since the very beginning, we came across
This is the time of the season when some teams start to transform, for better or for worse, Brent.
Yeah, we either see some clicking or we see some tricking, BA. And you certainly don't want to be on the side of being tricked into think your team is good and it's really struggling. So general managers are really starting to take notice of what might need to get done in order for your team to stay competitive.
Here are the five for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Craig in at the three. Now here's Anunoby. Here's Big Daddy. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Here's Craig. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. From deep. On target from range.
Great shooting from Booker. He keeps getting better. That time from way outside.
Paul against Van Vliet. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. It goes on Chris Paul.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
He's off on the first. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Now here's Booker. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. Pass to Craig. Wide open look. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Booker against Trent. Steps back and shoots. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Trent outside. Here's Big Daddy. He's covered by Ayton. Pass to Big Daddy. Stolen by Ayton. Outside Booker. Now Craig. Outside Booker. Inside. 5 on the clock. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Anunoby. Paul against Van Vliet. Trent outside. And the Raptors miss again. The Suns have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Paul against Van Vliet. Paul passes to Craig. Ayton with it. He had 25 points in his last game. Pass to Paul. 4 on the clock. No good with the triple. The Raptors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Big Daddy. And he banks in the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Craig. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Trent against Booker. And it's Toronto with a rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
In talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. It's not going to go for him. Trent with the defensive effort. Toronto trailing. Pass to Big Daddy. And a nice finish on the layup. 6 points for him.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Now here's Crowder. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Johnson, he's checked in for Craig. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
No good on that one. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Anunoby. Saric checks in for Phoenix. Payne comes in for Paul. And he ends up missing both free throws.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Offensive board. Siakam, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Payne against Trent. From deep, Johnson. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Now here's Booker doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. Pass to Aiden. Outside Payne. Back to Aiden. Second shot opportunity. The fader tipped. Here's Big Daddy. It's covered by Aiden. The shot by Big Daddy, no good. The Suns leading. Left side Payne. Outside Booker. Back to Payne. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Gary Trent.
Campaign has gotten this reputation, and it's well earned as a professional. Just able to come in the game, ready when called upon. He's going to impact on both ends of the floor what's being done out there. And that effort level, that has kept him around.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Here's Flynn. Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Flynn. Outside Porter. Here's Big Daddy. Saric covers. Big Daddy's shot is good. Give him 8 points now.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Washington outside. And here's Johnson. To the inside. Saric got a hand on it. And he recovers it.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time. It's all knotted up.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Washington outside. 1:46 left in the first quarter. Here's Payne. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Big Daddy's shot is good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Phoenix has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Shamet. Now here's Šarić. Washington finds Šarić. Here's Shamet. And it's all from three-point range. For Toronto, they've gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Here's Big Daddy. 1 minute left in the first. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Third team foul. At the line for Toronto. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Achiuwa's checked in for Toronto. He does not get the second one. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Outside Payne. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for the Suns, Cameron Payne taking 2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Flynn. Softly drops in the floater. And the Raptors lead by 1.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Washington outside. With 1 on the clock. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Raptors up 1.
15. Get low, Theo. It's time.
Going with a whole new group out there. Here's Big Daddy. Coming off a 28-point game against Memphis.
Felt like he also was prepared for whatever the opposition was coming at him with. He was either contesting shots or swatting them away. Just a dominant defensive performance all the way around.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
On the floor for Phoenix, Johnson and Šarić at the 4 and the 5. Cameron Payne out there with Washington. And it's Shamet in at the 3.
Hi, guys. Well, Big Daddy in their last game against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He contributed 28 points, and they were not ready for him to block shots left and right. His stat line was unreal. Impossible to repeat? I don't know. Coming off of that performance, you tell me. Guys?
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
They grab their own miss. Out to the wing. Here's Šarić. And at last, they get one to fall. Šarić has got his first points of the game.
They hit a low percentage of their shots in the first quarter. They just came out flat. But give them credit. They've ramped it up, and they're winning this game.
Big Daddy's shot is good. He's got 15.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Here's Shamet. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Washington up top, guarded by Trent. And he got the whistle on the way. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He's off on the second. Toronto trailing. Pass to Big Daddy. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Second personal foul. The team is now in a penalty. At the line for your Raptors.
And the free throw, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Payne against Van Vliet. Payne, the pass to Johnson. Here's Shamet. Pass to Šarić. Outside Payne. Clock is at 3. Over Van Vliet. And that one's long. The Raptors' shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Here's Big Daddy. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First personal foul. At the line for Toronto. Shooting 1.
Phoenix has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Washington outside. Van Vliet against Payne. Washington outside. Over Trent. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Big Daddy's shot is good.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Pass to Shamet. Here's Washington. 40 seconds left in the second quarter. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And the Raptors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And so Washington nails both of them. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Big Daddy. Van Vliet on the wing. Here's Big Daddy. Barnes passes to Porter. Just 5 to shoot to the left wing. Here's Big Daddy. It's hauled in by Šarić.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
He got it off in time. No good on the buzzer beater. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Raptors out in front, leading by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Raptors with a lead. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Big Daddy in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Craig finds Paul. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And the Suns making a change here. Ayton's checked in. Crowder with a steal. Pass to Craig. Paul with it. Outside Craig. Now Booker, guarded by Trent. 6 to shoot. Shot on the wing. Booker no good. And for Toronto, they're shooting about 56% in this one. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul. And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going. He's impossible to slow down.
First free throw is good. And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, B.A. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
Outside Paul. Down low. Trent with the defensive effort.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's what he'd like to have back.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And that's good as he hits both shots. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Anunoby. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Gary Trent Jr.
And here are the Suns now. 7-point differential. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. They're deep into a 6-game road trip. This is number 5. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Booker against Trent. Booker, the pass to Craig. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Van Vliet finds Anunoby. That one no good. Oh, great D that time from Craig. The Suns have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Pass to Paul. Trent against Booker. Fires from deep. And the Suns miss again.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Now here's Anunoby. Here's Big Daddy. He's covered by Ayton. The shot by Big Daddy, no good. The Suns trailing. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Toronto. Achua.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Ayton. He's got 9. On the wing, Crowder. Outside Booker. Shoots. And he drops that one in. Booker's got 7 now in this quarter.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
The shot by Big Daddy, no good.
Well, next time he should do a better job, I think, of getting balanced and set up his feet. That just throws your body way out of whack and hurts your percentages.
Ayton passes to Johnson. Now Paul. Shot clock at 5. Booker fires from way outside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Pass to Barnes. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Toronto going into the break up 12. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Booker and Johnson are out on the wings. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Paul in at the 1. Ayton, great positioning on the putback. That gives him a double-double.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA, Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You know, that's the kind of play that can really start a run. He knows a little momentum can get them back even.
Back to Barnes. And stolen by Booker. Outside Paul. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That'll be a second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Raptors. Anunoby comes in for Porter Jr. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Barnes.
OG Anunoby. Fred VanVleet.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Crowder. Right side Paul. And here's Ayton. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Clock at 4. Booker for 3. He can't get it to go, and Toronto will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out. They're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Trent hits them both.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Outside Booker. Pass to Crowder. Over Boucher. Here's Ayton. Deflected. Boucher outside. To the middle. To the wing on the left. To the paint. Here's Big Daddy. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. 26 points for him.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Outside for Booker. Pass to Crowder. Shoots from 14. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
Old school, mid-range, Jay Crowder, that's 2.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, PA.
Hey, a little exclamation point. Phoenix calls timeout.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Siakam, he's checked in for Boucher. And a change for the Suns. Craig's checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Inside. Howard down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Ball finds Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Here's the teardrop. Oh, and the dunk by Ayton.
How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn?
And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense.
On the wings. I mean, the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good. Well, the naming of the NBA's 75th anniversary team was a fun event last season. That sparked plenty of conversation, Brent.
Yeah, it was really interesting to see how it is the NBA settled on 75. So many memorable players throughout the decades. But I really enjoyed the event. I really enjoyed seeing all of those players once again getting together to be celebrated for all of their accomplishments and for building the foundation of what the NBA is today.
DeAndre Ayton. Fifth personal foul. Third team foul. At the
First
line
one falls.
for Toronto. At the line for two.
And so he makes both from the line. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Paul passes to Craig. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Tries to break his ice. Here's Siakam. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Raptors lead by 16.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Outside Craig. Pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Ayton. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 11 rebounds in the game. Down low. Stolen by Ayton. Paul with it. Van Vliet covering. Here's Ayton. Outside Craig. Pass to Booker. And he lobs it up. Oh, Siakam with the block.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
Anunoby with it. Defended by Craig. Here's Big Daddy. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Both good from the line that time. And Phoenix shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Here's Paul. Uneasy, 2 on the layup.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Trent outside. Over Booker. And the Raptors miss again. The Suns have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
No debate there.
Taking Cam Johnson 10th in the 2019 draft, the Timberwolves promptly sent him and Saric to the Suns in exchange for Jarrett Culver.
That free throw good from Booker. Well, remember, the Suns received heavy criticism for acquiring Johnson in that draft day trade.
BA, I don't know that it was about the players so much as how old Cam Johnson was, and Phoenix maybe trying to explore an upside guy with that high of a pick. Well, feels like the GM knew what he was doing. Cam Johnson's been a huge addition to this team, and his shooting has been remarkable.
Shot clock at 3. Trent from long range. That shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. To the inside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now. Johnson with a double team. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for your Raptors.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Barnes, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Crowder, the pass to Craig. Now here's Booker. Left side, Johnson. 1:43 left to play in the fourth quarter. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Johnson. Booker's got 17 points here in the second half. To the middle. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it. So it's Toronto picking up the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.